is this going to change? Is it going to turn the tide around? Is this going to stop the plot to unseat the president? As you all know, it's been happening all over countries in Africa. Who? The military stepping in to push out the civilian government. And like I've always said, both are fantastically corrupt. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the name change, the planned name change to change Nigeria to a more indigenous name. I don't know if it's going to be Wazobia or it's going to be called whatever name it is. Maybe they're going to pick letters from all parts of Nigeria. I don't know. How is this going to be? Is this going to maybe kind of remove that spell or the wave of coup that is slowly moving into the Nigerian space? The military confirmed it. People are agitating for it. I am not saying this is the right step or the right approach, but this is what we know. Bola Tinubu's lawyer, Olanipekun, obviously is speaking probably from what he heard from the president, or is this his own personal opinion? He has proposed a name change. Let us change the name of Nigeria. He said, like other countries that decided to change theirs, why should we retain this colonial name, a name that was given to Nigeria by the mistress or by a lady in a drunken state when she visited Nigeria, not Nigeria, but when she visited this particular part of the British colony to see a man. And she said, why don't we call this country Nigeria? Why don't we call it Nigeria? A lot of people have come up with, with several interpretations of Nigeria. Some say probably because it's close to the Niger River. Some said that it means this, it means that. Some said that it's simply nigger area. That's what a lot of people have said. Several people with different, with different interpretations or trying to tell us what Nigeria means. The truth is this. It's going to be very difficult to interpret what you did not name. That is it. What is Nigeria? What is the area there? Is it Niger area or Niger area? The same with Niger. Niger is the same as Nigeria. One is maybe pronounced in, let's say, in a British way. The other is pronounced in a French way. It's the same thing. Is it Niger area or what is this? Let us hear what Lawyer Olanipekun has to say. It's definitely, like I said, speaking what maybe a lot of people are also thinking about. But before we proceed, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. Let's get right into it.
Nigeria has a name. What is the meaning and how was it derived? Now, I've made reference to that sage, the first premier of the region where I was born, the Western region. What he said about Nigeria in 1947, he said that Nigeria is not a nation, mere geographical expression. No Nigerians in the sense as there are English and he made mention. And let us say it without trying to commit heresy. You can't say we have Nigerians as we have the Igbos, as we have the Hausas, as we have the Fulanis, as we have the Tivis, as we have the Yorubas, as we have the Shekiris, as we have the Bibios. We can't. And how did we come to it? When you see the definition of a name, it includes appellation. So it was an appellation. Fostered on us by Flora Shaw, the mistress of Lord Lugard. And when I said mistress, I don't want to use another word. But let us consider a situation whereby there is a naming ceremony of a child. The father is there, the real mother is present. A name is to be given. The father has a mistress. The mother is seated. It is the mistress that is giving that daughter or son a name. Consider it. Nigeria's situation was worse than that. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, to him, he said, it describes Nigeria as a political, social, and economic marriage of convenience. Isa Sagi said Nigeria is a state of many nations crying out to be released from the straitjacket of an oppressive and suffocating unitary system with Leviathan of a federal government in the driving seat. It is critical to interrogate how the name came about, and we have tried as much as we can to do that, but without situating our situation with what we have, particularly on ground. We give our children names. Where I come from, Yoruba, they will say, that is, your name determines the kind of person you are. If a Yoruba says, a Yoruba man says, somebody is Ojo, we know the meaning of Ojo, but that would be very troubling. It would be perhaps a trans, even right from the womb of his mother. And that's why Yorubas will say, Ojoja, Loja, Odele, Konya, Ara, Ile, Omako, Ojoja, Loja, Ara, Omako, Odele, Konya. That is, Ojo fights in the market. People in the market, the people at home will not know that Ojo is fighting at the market. The people at the market will not know that when Ojo gets so, he frowns at his mother, he refuses to eat. Ojo is ever troublesome. And when you say someone is Ajayi, and we have given some names, some proverbs here, that is, people could know, a Yoruba man will say that when a poor man Christians his child, or Lanyon, he doesn't have a roof over him. And he Christians his child, he says, wealth is limitless. Where is that wealth? And we try to also, there is the common adage, in Igbo land, my Lord, the chairman, permit me, don't mind my bad pronunciation. Akaraka Mwadina Aharaya. Meaning, the destiny of a child is in his or her name. So a name means so much. And we have tried to make references to the Bible. Abraham had his name changed from Abraham to Abraham at the instance of God. Jacob had his name changed to Israel, and we now have a state of Israel named after him. There was a particular man in the Bible, Jabez. He said the name was bringing dishonor to him, and he prayed. He said, "Oh Lord, I want my fortune to change." It's written in the book of Chronicles that God answered his prayers. Peter the apostle had his name changed from Simon to Cephas, meaning the rock. Apostle Paul from Saul to Paul, and so on and so forth. What are we talking about? We are in paragraph 4.5. The initial representatives of the 13 states that assembled in Pennsylvania in 1976 decided to give the United States of America a name. There was an American continent, but within that American continent, they decided that, okay, let us form a union. Consciously, they named that union United States of America. In America, we still have Mexico, we have Canada, we have Cuba, we have Argentina, we have a host of them. They are all Americans, just like we are all Africans. But we are also, because of this interaction, that why can't we think of giving Nigeria a name that is indigenous to us? Ghana changed, Burkina Faso, all of them. We have given all the examples. Why are we scared? We are scared because of what my Lord referred to. And it's also part of our problems. We are not ready to sit down together. Whenever I go out and I see on my green passport, Nigerian, my father was not born in Nigeria. My father was born in Yoruba man. So, if Lady Shaw, the mistress of Lugard, gave us that name, it was not out of good intention. It was malafide. Nigeria means Niger area, Negroes. And what do they call Negroes? People who are second-hand citizens. But we still You know, like the young people will say we are Bugain, saying that we are Nigerians. That's why he has called us together. He said, Nigeria, building a new Nigeria.
Welcome back, welcome back. You've heard what he said. Is he making a reasonable argument? We are talking of a man who has, done excellently in his own field. Loyola Nikpekun before Bola Ahmed Tinubu, chose him for, as a representative right at the tribunal. He knows that Lawyer Nikpekun knows how to go about, legal activities. But in this case, is this man making sense or not? Do you think a name change will bring sanity? Do you think a name change will purge? Do you think a name change will turn the tides around? Do you think a name change is what we need? What exactly is this? Are you proud to be called a Nigerian? What is Nigeria? Can you tell me what it means? Do you believe it is Niger area? Which, if it's coming from a British or the colonial masters that never meant well, they see you as a subject, they see you as a slave, they see you as someone to exploit. So why would they give you a nice name or something that appears or that something that will glorify you or make you better? Maybe it is Niger area. Nigger, dirty, smelly, lazy. That is what Niger means. Niger area. Lazy, smelly, dirty people. And do you think that name, as Nigerians, as Africans, do you think that, name is important? Do you think that name, kind of reshape your destiny or talks about your destiny or redirects your destiny? Do you think that name change is important? That we should come up with something meaningful, something reasonable, something that people identify with pride? Or should we continue call ourselves Nigerians, a name that you might not even, that you don't even have an idea of? You don't know what it is all about. Drop your comment, like and share, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell. See you in the next update.